All right, everybody, this is Monday here in Cypress, Texas. This is exciting. So Saturday morning, Jason Cisneros announced the launch of his B2 Exit System website. It's a assessment for small businesses. Now, his sweet spot are businesses that are their annual revenue is 300,000, and he steps in and helps them and gets them to the $750,000 range. Now, he once they do that, right, and he's got them in his protocol of a system to run the business, then he has investors that want to invest in their business. Okay, so, and then I got a notice from Stephen Taylor from the Veterans Franchise Council that PJ, his partner, was here in Houston for a business expo. So we made contact, right? So I've revamped my website with the B2 Exit banner and the all that, right, leading with that on my website. Okay. I'm still doing my podcast. I'm still representing Score Navigator and still promoting Gusto on my website, and Naka on my website. Okay, but here's what's happening. Okay, there's a change. Okay, it's been a long time coming. The real estate market is got some things happening with baby boomers getting older, moving out, downsizing. Okay, and selling their homes and getting that equity out so they can live on that equity, right? Then they got, but you got the millennials that aren't making the money, that don't have the opportunities that the baby boomers did to be able to, get in a home, start a business, right? Well, because the wage, there's a war on wage inflation from the Federal Reserve. That's why interest rates are going up. They want to kill wage inflation, okay? But they can't kill business revenue inflation. I mean, they try, right? But the opportunity is in small businesses. So there's like $250 trillion in private capital looking for a home other than the real estate market, other than the stock market. And they're looking for small to mid-sized businesses that are set up properly, that are sustainable and earning money. And so that's what Jason Cisneros does, helps people get in that, get their system established and their platform set up so they become one of those businesses to attract that money. Okay. And so he likes to work with businesses that are earning $300,000 a year and help them get to that $750,000 a year threshold where this private capital is, that's the threshold they're looking for to invest in. All right. Now, for me, do I need to duplicate what he's doing? Do I need to put a capture page up or, do an assessment? Well, no, I just need to get with people and I can look at what their situation is and see whether they would be a good fit for his consulting. And if they're not, I can help them get there. Right. And if they're, and then getting people to understand that they got to do something. We got like 6 years to get this going. And we got to get 880,000 Americans who are living off the public dole or will be living off the public dole to get a business or revenue from their investments of $50,000 a year or greater, or a combination of both, all right, and so where they're not a burden on the society. Because what's going to happen is, things are going to collapse. Okay. I'm going to be doing a video here. Well, Friday. I'm going to do a video Friday explaining all this, right? I'm going to put the PowerPoint together and talk about this. But, there was a point where like 99% of income was being taxed. That was during World War II to pay for the war. So if you were working a job, you were getting taxed out your eyeballs, right? Taxes are lower now than they've been in a long time. But which means there's a lot of room for that to go up, and they probably will. Okay. And so having a small business can help you, defer taxes. There's a lot of opportunities to defer taxes with the 401k, cash balance strategies, profit sharing strategies, SEP IRAs, and there's traditional IRAs, but that's only like $7,500 a year, and that'll help you do annuities. That'll help you defer taxes. But then after, when you retire, okay, then you got to take that money, right? The mandatory distribution. When you age 72 and a half, you got to take those mandatory distributions, and you're going to get taxed. And that's where the government, they want their pound of flesh. Okay. So understanding this and putting things together for people, that's what I do, right? Helping small businesses set up with their 401k, their profit sharing, the cash balance strategies, doing the key man insurance, doing the buy-sell agreements between partners, helping in them with their personal financial situation. That's what I do. Okay. But the more successful people are, the more, better it is, the more they're interested in what I have. Okay. If you don't have money, what I have doesn't help you. Okay. So helping people do that, that's, I create a market. Okay. So that's what we're doing. And I'm going to be explaining that and the need for it. It's an urgent need on Friday. All right. Have a great Monday.